He said like he wanted the US names, and then he got the UMAC fight next. Does it feel like it might be going some a way like that? Do you think if you win Saturday, he takes the fight?
I didn't even know that was the case. I remember Dad knocked Barkley out in one round though. But for me, it's just a blessing to be fighting over here because the Benn name is familiar over here, and it's a blessing to be headlining Vegas. I mean, who would have thought? You know, at 27 years young, no amateur experience, turned pro at 19, worked extremely hard, and you know, to be headlining Vegas and see my name up in them lights is a blessing.
There's another big fight in the UK Saturday for actually see why should people tune in to you if it's at the same time?
Well, 22 fights, none of them have been a boring fight. You know, I always give people value for money, always entertain, and that's what I'm here to do. It's the entertainment business. Watch Aziz, great fight. I don't know who I got in that. It's a 50-50 fight. I know Aziz probably is the underdog, but they're great fights. You like who you like. You know, if you want to watch a devastating knockout, you know where to tune in.
Now there's an American fighter, Jaron Ennis. I know that's a fight that American fans would love to see you and him. I mean, is that a fight that Eddie and you guys can actually get to work out? Because no one seems to want to fight him.
I've been calling the name, and I know you've seen me call the name. So for me, it's like, Jaron, no problem. You know, people saying he's the boogeyman or everyone's scared, or no one's scared. Do you know what I mean? No one's scared over here anyway. You know, so for me, he's a great fighter, talented, extremely gifted. You can't knock that. You know, but for someone who's had so much amateur experience and someone who hasn't, I still feel ready for that fight. You know, because the pro game is a different game. You know, if I had 33 fights, you know, and fighting Van Herden, I fought Van Herden in my 19th fight. You know, so and I've done exactly the same thing. When Virgil Ortiz fought Samuel Vargas, done exactly the same thing, if not quicker. You know, when Sean Porter fought Sebastian Formella, done exactly the same thing, but better. You know, so that's my comparison. So, you know, I'm ready for them sort of fights. If them fights are presented to me, I'll take them. We offered Barrios the fight, we offered Ramirez the fight. You know, so Ugas the fight, Thurman the fight. Let's make all these fights. I'm willing to come to the States. I'm not shy of coming over here.
Also Devin Haney as well. I know that's been circling a little bit.
He wasn't even in my radar, Haney. You know, Bill Haney mentioned my name. I said, yeah, no problem, let's get a fight on. And then he started being disrespectful, and you know, but I know he isn't even that guy. You know, he ain't got to always be disrespectful and brash and rude, and you know, I don't know why you want to carry yourself like that. You know, but if he wants to fight, the fight's there. He wasn't on my radar. But we can make that fight anytime.
Do you kind of relate to Tim Tszyu? Like he's kind of trying to accomplish the same things you are, same kind of background with the dad who was the champion, and yeah. Tim
Tszyu's killing it. Tim Tszyu's killing it, and I know he conducts himself very like as if the pressure don't affect him. You've always got that on your you know, on your shoulder. You've always got that there in your head that your dad is a living legend. You know, Costa Tszyu's a living legend, and Tim Tszyu's, you know, doing his own thing. I can't even say filling his shoes because he's got his own shoes and he's doing his own thing. You know, he's probably the most spoken about fighter in Australia, probably the number one pound in Australia currently. So, you know, you've got to rate it. You know, even being through the adversity he went through, being put down early on in his career, to now getting where he is, you've got to rate it.
Conor, I just want your thoughts. You've talked about not being shy fighting in America. You did part of your training camp in California. Just wanted your thoughts. How was that experience? What was the work like? And could we see more camps of you here in the United States?
I think LA at the Matchroom Churchill's boxing gym will probably be a place where I base quite a few of my camps moving forward. You know, my team has sorted out it's like home away from home. You know, my team have arranged that sort of setup. So, you know, I think it's great over here. The quality of sparring, the different styles. You've got the American styles, you've got the Philly shoulder roll, you've got the Mexicans. You know, I've done plenty of rounds of Mexicans, tough, come forward. You have the boxers. So there's so many different varieties of sparring and work that we can get in here. And then running up, you know, the Big Bear, and yeah, there's just so much here. And training out in the heat is always better than getting up at 3 in the morning and it's -4.